Hey there guys, this is Grunt, and today we are back on XCOM 2. I wanted to start a little bit of a mini-series on the game before I go on to do a full-on XCOM 2 series like I have in the past, because I've been enjoying playing the game again, but in my own time. So if you wanted to know more about the Tactical Legacy Pack actually, which is the most recent DLC that came out, there is a video of mine that you can check out where I go over it. In the description there will be a link to it, and there will also be one in the top right corner in the cards, which you can click on right now. So you can go and watch that video if you want to find out more about this pack. But for right now, what I want to do with this mini-series is do each of these campaigns one by one on the Nightmare difficulty and get a gold medal on them. Just for completion's sake. And just to see how the Nightmare difficulty is, because I've not actually tried it yet. So, we're going to be doing Blast from the Past first on the Nightmare difficulty, and we will see how exactly it changes going from the story mode. I probably won't remember everything about each of these missions because I did them all in a big bulk playthrough, more or less. So I'm going to notice some changes, but not all of them. Assuming that the enemy's accuracy is going to be higher and there's going to be more enemies. That'll be my guess. So, let's get into it.
Alright people, story time. This was almost 20 years ago, so my memory might be a little hazy. With XCOM gone and no sign of any survivors from HQ.
So it looks like we can earn more points from this mission straight away. So that tells me there's more enemies on the mission.
We mostly kept our heads down and scavenged what we could. Until one
Okay.
day we found a map.
I don't know what we're going to do. So there was a pod of enemies up here. It was just like two faceless. I'm wondering if it was anything else up here now.
We were suspicious, of course, but we didn't really have much else to lose. 5 minutes in either direction and we would have never met. But for whatever reason, my little group seemed to get along pretty well. We weren't much more than wandering vagabonds at that point, but the map gave us a purpose. Something to work towards. That meant moving through occupied territory, though. So this was sure to be a test of our resolve.
I wanted to get set up to move up there and take some shots, but it looks like I don't have that luxury. So we have a Viper and two faceless instead of just two faceless now. Ooh, if I hit that car, that'll explode. Let's see. A Grenadier. Unfortunately, I can't get the faceless as well, I don't think. No. But the car will explode at some point. And maybe it'll explode near the faceless. So we'll do that, so we can damage the Viper and take him out cover as well. Can you kill the Viper, Sophia? You can! Awesome! So that's one of them down already. That's going to give us a nice early bird bonus. Bradford? That wasn't very good. Well, now because there's no enemy that can shoot at us, let's use our sniper here to shoot this one that's closest to us without moving into cover. 7 hit critical hit is pretty nice, but I would have liked to have taken it out outright. It doesn't look like you can move far enough though to attack us and move on the same turn. So we're actually fine here, I think. If that one wanted to stay next to that car, that would have been awesome. You know what sucks though is having a sniper with a grenade. I always get annoyed by that when the snipers have only got a grenade.
Surviving on whatever I could, wherever
Okay.
I could. Truth be told, I had just about given up on everyone.
Come on, Daryl.
by then. Our so-called leaders had already
One
told
faceless
the
down.
world the fight was over, and I was in no position to convince anyone
Bradford will actually
otherwise.
do more damage with the sword, I think. Although he has a higher critical chance with the shotgun, because there's laser sight. I think the sword might be the way forward. 5 damage. That'll do. As long as these guys hit him, we are good. I am not pleased by this. I gotta hope for a high damage roll here. Awesome. Okay, that was lucky. I just heard an enemy open a door over there. So I think that tells me that the enemies are still in the same locations with their pods, at least. So let's get everybody in position to move up here in a second. I just want to make sure everyone's got ammo and stuff.
On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
I don't think the enemies will come from me, but we'll find out.
Unfortunately, the aliens didn't give us a whole lot of time to look around.
Now, when I played this on the story mode, I put my sniper up here, but she was kind of useless because I had to move her to the edge to actually use her. And, you know, I wouldn't be able to do anything on the same turn. I was kind of struggling to use her. Let's bring Sophia out here as well. Unfortunately, I don't think we get the early bird bonus anymore, but they are moving into our sights. Looks like a faceless. I didn't see what else was there. There was a sectoid and faceless in there last time, on the story mode difficulty. Okay, so we got two faceless and a sectoid. The sectoid is not so much a problem. He can mind control us, but the mind control is not really too much of a problem. Compared to the faceless, at least. Because the mind control usually fails this early on. Or it was failing, anyway. What I am worried about, though, is these faceless getting close enough to us to attack, and then blowing up these petrol tanks that we stood next to. So I might have to scatter my guys out a little bit.
It's strange to think what it was like back then, before Advent became the front. There were plenty of aliens, but a lot less barking. Stranger still is how quickly people forgot what the real faces of the war looked like. You wouldn't think the novelty of alien
so they're both pretty
invaders would ever
damaged.
wear off.
Is there any cover for me to use? Not really. I might have to send out in the open, but then that puts me at risk of being shot by the sectoid. I don't think this car will explode if I should blow it up. If I move everyone back slightly, the faceless won't be able to attack me. This is not looking good already. Kinda wish I'd run and gun with Bradford here. Let's put Bradford here. We are kind of far away from the action, but it should be able to kill it. Nope.
That's on me. Running dry on ammo.
If these guys all move too close, we can just blow up all this stuff here anyway. And take them out that way. That sectoid's not doing anything to us. This faceless is not going to get to do much. We'll sword him with Bradford. This one... I don't know, I've got to be careful with this one. It's coming very close to us.
In the early days, the faceless weren't even disguised half the time. And there were all kinds of silly-ass rumors.
So that's
about
one down.
shifting animals, vehicles, all kinds of things. That made trust even harder to come by among strangers.
I'm kind of surprised I didn't kill that one.
Dead in the water here.
Sophia needs to reload, but she should be able to kill the faceless. Unless you really want it to miss. And then we've got a sectoid. He's not doing too good. But he should go for a mind control of some kind, I think. Oh no, he's going to fall back, I think. Or he's just going to sit there.
We didn't know a whole lot about the alien tech back then.
Let's get Sophia up there to take him out.
XCOM built, at least I could count on it being pointed at the aliens first.
Or maybe not. Maybe Redford's going to do it. There we go. He's down.
Nailed him. I need ammo.
Let's reload Daryl.
Good to go.
Have we reloaded a sniper? So let's move her over here.
Okay.
So the final pod of enemies was in here last time, so I'm assuming they're going to be in there again.
And now.
I'm going to set up my team to move up to that area. Bradford needs to reload. I'll do final reloads of weapons here before I move too far in.
I'm back in.
Let's move our sniper here so she can shoot through the windows. And then that way, Daryl can move straight up to there.
On the move.
That shouldn't reveal him.
I'm on it.
We get central here.
On the move.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay. So far, so good.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
I'm being careful that
Ven y verás.
My eyes
we
are
don't
peeled.
get any early bird bonus anymore, so it's not even worth rushing at this point. I like the grass growing up here. Just noticed that. Okay. This is going to be a tricky turn. So let's move Daryl up first. So the Viper was there before. Sectoid as well. I think this is the same enemies, so we might be okay here actually. I don't know if I can hit both of them. Oh, I can. Let's do that, of course. So the Viper's definitely the worst enemy here in this group. We'll try to take out the Viper first. The Sectoid is still annoying, but like I said, they seem to go for mind control over doing anything else at this early stage. Every single attack that Sectoid has done on me actually during these campaigns has been a mind control attempt, so I'm not too worried about them. So hopefully our sniper can take out that Viper. Awesome.
Kill confirmed.
And then we just got Bradford here to
And we're off.
try and take out that Sectoid. He got it. Awesome. Is that the end of the mission?
It's not getting up.
That's indeed the end of the
First day
mission.
went well, but now the aliens knew we were up to something.
We didn't get all the points available on mission, but it is what it is. So I think I'm going to go for the utility items just so I can get the Mimic Beacon more than anything else. Although the PCSs probably would be better in the long run. The Mimic Beacon is pretty useful though, early on. Especially if there's going to be more enemies. Just go for the Mimic Beacon. We also now get Blade Storm, so Bradford's going to be able to attack enemies that run close to him. And we also get a second Grenadier, which is always nice.
We had no idea who made the map in the first place. But if there really was some kind of hidden sanctuary out there, I wanted to see it for myself. The map was steering us right through town, but we figured maybe we'd creep through the cemetery instead to keep things quiet. I tried to take a few notes just in case we forged a new path. If history was going to be written by the victors, then I at least wanted to have something ready just in case we finally got our act together.
I remember this one being kind of tricky with the enemy spawn areas. There was one fairly close to where we start, and then there was some like either side of the middle section. I remember it being kind of tricky to deal with.
Once we got close, the aliens
Let's
were all over us
try and
pretty
trigger them
quick.
and take them
What
out.
we found was difficult to face. Okay.
Now there was some zombies, but the zombies weren't a problem. Of course, the main problem was some of the other enemies that were involved.
Marchando.
I think we had some vipers and some mutants, I think. I can't quite remember.
That's affirmative.
But we're going to get ourselves along this wall,
Scanning.
ready to attack anything that comes close. I don't think anything moves into our range here. I think I have to actually move forward to
In the 2
get them
years
to
or
come
so
out.
since we lost the base, I hadn't heard so much as a peep about XCOM, much less run into
There
any
they are.
familiar faces.
Sectoid and 3
Most
zombies.
people never knew we existed in the first place, so there wasn't a whole lot of point in asking around.
So I'll use the sniper to take out one of the zombies, because she can't hit the sectoid right now.
Enemy down.
Headed there now.
Let's get Daryl through this fence. Sectoid is in a tricky position.
Posición confirmada.
He's in high cover because that pot that's in front of him.
Venga, espabila.
Luckily our grenadiers are going to do at least 1 damage each time. It just
Voy a la
kind of
ubicación
sucks.
asignada.
Can't hit him. I could go and do a sword attack on him. That'd sort him out. The zombies are going to become a problem though next turn, unless they run into Bradford, who will just take him out with his sword, so. Little bits of damage. Oh, he's flanking Bradford though now. But he's not going to shoot him. You see, this is what I was talking about with the sectoids earlier. Like, I'm not too worried about fighting the sectoids, because they do some weird stuff that you don't really think they will. If anything, it made more sense for him to try and attack, but I don't know. There's Blade Storm. That should take out all the zombies easily enough. 400 points for that zombie as well. So hopefully this one does the same thing. I don't want to give Bradford all kills, but it definitely makes this all a lot easier
That's on me.
when he's able to kill everything.
I'd seen a few zombies during the early days of the invasion, but not like
So let's
this.
flank this
Not up close.
sectoid with Veronica.
They were human once, but we didn't have any choice. The last place you want to
That was
run
an interesting
into
shot there,
is a
Veronica.
cemetery full of fresh graves. I'm going.
You have to rush this one with Bradford. Because at least I know he will kill it.
Kill confirmed.
And then we've got one zombie here. Let's move Daryl forward a little bit.
Enemy down.
Cool. All good. So next, we're going to go for the pod down the left side first, I think.
Me dirijo allí.
Rather than the one down the right. Because I think the one down the left is a little bit easier to deal with first. Because if you go for the one on the right, then the one on the left usually gets
I'm not sure I ever
involved.
really believed in the prospect of finding survivors, and the weapons my team were after weren't going to do much on their own. Notice how I said team? That's when I started to realize what the actual payoff here was.
I can use the proximity mine as well. Over there.
Catch!
Because the enemies will run into that. Let's get Veronica down there. We'll have her out of cover for now. She'll be fine.
Enseguida.
Because the enemies won't be able to attack this turn anyway. Even if they do reveal.
Keep an eye on it.
I'm on it.
I hadn't felt a sense of camaraderie in a long time. Most people were respectful of the surviving war veterans that were still out here. Some might even offer us a friendly smile. Still,
Here we go. Whoa, 2 sectoids and 2 zombies.
Soldiers, politicians, doctors.
I think it was a different set of enemies last time. There was like some different ones than that. There was like obviously a zombie, but I think it was like a viper and something else. I want to say like a berserker. So the zombies, not a problem. Sectoid is the prime target.
Target neutralized.
Let's get Veronica to cover.
Órdenes confirmadas. Marchando.
Can I grenade launch that sectoid's cover out of the way? Yeah, it's covered and get taken out, unfortunately. Shoot the zombie for now.
Muerto.
Breakfast is not going to be able to hit the sectoid, so let's shoot a zombie.
Another notch. Almost out of ammo.
I don't really want to use my final grenade round, so let's just shoot at him.
Come on, focus. Out of ammo here.
It might fall back, actually. No, it's moving up. That was unexpected.
No, quiero irme a casa.
What would have been really bad is if she ran over there and then revealed the enemies on the right side by doing that.
We'd spent a fair amount of time together, but my new friends didn't know much about my background. To them, I was just an ex-military survivor.
Let's see.
Another broken down veteran. As time went on, I think they started to piece it together on their own.
He is in lower cover now,
I
so
didn't mind keeping them guessing.
it should be easier to hit. Decent hit.
Pasadme munición.
You need to reload, Daryl. You should be able to kill this sectoid from here, though. He did it.
No longer a threat.
And now Veronica's fine. Maybe she didn't shoot because she had to reload, so...
Caña.
Let's get down to it.
We do have the other ones over here to take out, so I'm going to throw a mine over that side as well. And then we'll move over there next turn.
Moving to designated
Begin moving our
coordinates.
guys over to that side.
Overwatch confirmed.
Here, faceless.
I got to thinking about all the people I know for sure.
I think it just hit the proximity mine, but
Assuming the aliens haven't tried to clear it out,
I didn't
that mountain is the final
see
resting
it
place for
actually
a lot
do
of
anything.
good people. I'd always hoped to go back there one day and put up a marker or something at least. Scanning.
Well, faceless did hit the yeah, it hit the mine, but it's actually not here.
Headed there now.
It's not in view, which is interesting.
Covering now.
Understood. Moving out. On Overwatch.
Let's put Veronica
Órdenes
here,
confirmadas. En marcha. Poniéndome en guardia.
and then we'll dash Sophia over here as well.
Está claro.
It regenerated its health. There's a zombie.
Not even close.
I want to say there was berserkers on this mission, but maybe I'm just thinking of the faceless. I'm probably just thinking about the faceless because I think some of the missions in the Lazarus Project campaign had more berserkers on it. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Well, we know who to take down first. I love this sniper rifle, how it like looks. It looks so cool. It's like all battle worn and like beat up.
Target disabled. Negative. Weapon strike.
Faceless needs to go down next. These pods have actually been easier, even though there's been more enemies in them on this mission.
Entendido. En movimiento. Enemigo
So the main problem is down.
Necesito suministros.
Just gotta take care of the zombies. Now there should be one more wave of enemies, I think, behind this monument in the middle. If I remember correctly, of course.
Intentan retirarse.
That zombies falling back to the other enemies, so I guess I was right. Let's move on down. Let's try and catch up.
Good to go.
I should make sure everyone's loaded up and ready to go first. We won't reveal it yet.
En marcha. Vuelvo al combate.
I could use the exercise. Moving to designated position.
And let's get a sniper down there as well. Probably there.
Rolling out.
We'll actually use my sniper's battle scanner as well.
Todo cubierto.
Moving to Overwatch.
See if we can find where these enemies are exactly. There they are. So there's a Viper and a Sectoid along with a zombie. I think there might be something else in that group, maybe? Can't confirm it yet.
Rolling.
Confirmado. Explorando. Voy.
Can't get close enough yet to reveal them
Poniendo
without
vanguardia.
being able to attack them on the same turn, I should say. Not had to use my mint beacon yet. Maybe the PCS would have been the way to go. I expected the enemies to be a little more beefed up on this mission than they were. The enemies are taking the time to move around, though. Could have been more than one group. Unfortunately, I can't get into cover if I go up top. Okay.
Rolling.
Let's get Bradford in there first. Okay, there's a mutant as well. I thought there was a mutant in this mission somewhere. So I can use the mutant beacon if I need to. We do have a grenade round as well, which I was glad I saved now. Because I can get rid of this cover and our sniper will be able to shoot through easier. Bye bye, zombie. I gotta be careful of the mutant because he might throw a grenade at us if I'm not careful. Let's try and hit the mutant. A little bit of damage, not much. Need to take out that Viper. Ah, the dodge. I'm going to use Bradford's Mimic Beacon here, in hopes that the Muton will attack it. I'm just hoping his AI isn't smart enough to throw a grenade at me. That was a very dumb move, Mr. Muton. You could have attacked from in front of it. Well, I'm glad you're being stupid, so that'll make things easy for me. I thought the sectoid actually missed the Mimic Beacon for a second then.
On my way.
Let's push up. Now, what would have been surprising if there was another set of enemies that appeared over there? That kind of sucks that Bradford missed at that range. Hopefully we got a good hit on him there with a sniper.
Copy that.
No, I accidentally moved into... Ah. I hate it when I do that.
Afirmativo.
Well, the Muton's down at least.
Enemigo eliminado.
I just gotta hope that Sectoid didn't get brave and actually shoot at us.
Afirmativo. Cubriendo.
I'm gonna hope that Sectoid actually does mind control. But he might actually shoot Bradford. No, he's mind controlling. He had a nice target there to shoot, and he had this one here wide open. And he didn't shoot him. Go on, Sophia, kill him. Let's use the Sectoid's vulnerability to melee.
Taken care of.
All done.
The cemetery was rough, but my new recruits pulled together pretty well.
Nicely done. So the experimental grenades are very nice to have, but I think I might go for the experimental ammo. The only problem with getting the experimental ammo though is I lose the Mimic Beacon, so I kinda don't want to do that. Although replacing a frag grenade with a flashbang isn't very good at the same time. It's a hard decision. These decisions are kind of hard sometimes. But I think I'm going to go for the experimental ammo. Just because we get the AP rounds then, and that will help us out a lot with some of the enemies ahead, with them being more armoured. Let's go to mission 3.
The map was driving us towards what looked to be some kind of freight yard. But first we had to cut across the edge of town near a local dive bar. I remember being genuinely excited at the prospect of finding a nice, stiff drink. Unfortunately, the arrival of Advent had ushered in a new era of restrictions and bans, which meant pretty much anything that you might consider fun was outlawed. Still, there was a chance I might find something good out there in the boonies. Things were quiet when we showed up, but it looked like we had just missed the action, with all the hallmarks of an Advent sweep gone south. In those days, they were rounding up stragglers pretty aggressively, and it didn't take much.
So this one, I remember being kind of tricky because you got to save the civilians. It wasn't so much tricky because of the enemies on it, it was more because the enemies were killing the civilians fairly quickly. So I just need to make sure I'm ready for that.
What's over there?
Gotta try and find them as quickly as I can.
¿Qué hay ahí? Te haré caso.
There was Advent on this mission. I think their first pod was like here. That might be different this time though. Bradford. Let's not remove you yet.
Moving on target location. Come get some.
Scanning.
A ello voy. Poniéndome en guardia.
I should have used my sniper's battle scanner. Oh wait, no, I don't have the battle scanner anymore. The civilian just moved up to us.
By now, we were starting to work pretty well together, and my little team had already racked up a respectable kill count by the time we moved in on the bar. That was
Here's
the
the
only
first squad.
explanation I could come up with, because it didn't take long for a whole lot of aliens to close on our position.
They're advanced troopers as well. When I did this mission originally, they weren't advanced, they were just regular. One down.
Destroyed.
I'm wondering about blowing up that vehicle. We use a proximity mine to blow them up and the vehicle. That'll take them out really quick, and we won't have to worry about them for too much longer.
Vale, voy.
With Sophia and back up here. So Bradford throw a grenade and blow everything up. Hopefully it detonates the proximity mine. It should do. Okay, it didn't. That kind of sucks.
I guess that'll be okay.
I don't want to use any more grenades up though at this point, so we'll just shoot at these guys.
Missed the target.
Just to ensure that they die from the mine. Well, one of them died, so that's good. The other one should die from the mine, if it does anything. There we go. He tried to run away and get to another squad. Okay, so we got 2 flame troopers and a mech. I think after this mission, guys, this will be the first part completed, and we'll separate it into like 2 blocks. I think each of these campaigns, they'll be in like 2 blocks of missions. Ooh, shield bearer. That door got kicked open. I don't think that was a civilian that did that. Now I do remember some of these civilians being faceless.
There were still some independent businesses out there trying to survive the occupation back then. In a few areas, things almost seemed normal, but Advent wasn't having it. Constantly changing restrictions on unauthorized food sources made it almost impossible not to move to the new
So we'll try and
centers.
grab a couple of these civilians along the way. I can't remember if the civilian bonuses count towards the end bonus if you don't save them, but you finish the mission, if you get me. I can't remember how it works.
¿Qué hay ahí?
I've not revealed these guys yet. They're up
Okay,
here.
I'll go.
Just stood there.
Si tú
I'm
me
gonna do
dices,
something a bit risky.
te estás pasando. Muévete.
What would have been nice if I had the battle scanner still? I could have thrown that over and then sniped one of these guys, blown them up, and took out the mech with all the incinerators. Ooh, could kill it in one shot. That would be awesome.
Get it together.
There was a miss. Unfortunately. I really don't like the advent mech being where it is.
Heads down.
Now luckily the purifiers here usually miss whenever they try to attack, so I'm not too worried about them. It would have been nice if the mech died as well from that. Maybe Bradford will kill it? No. That would have been like the best possible situation if it did that. I gotta hope this mech doesn't do anything too bad to us now. He's gonna shoot rockets. That's minus 2,000 points. It's a bit of a hit, but we could take that one, I think. I hope he doesn't throw a... Okay. Sophia's burning. Unfortunately, she took damage already. I was kind of hoping she would wait until at least the end of his turn, but yeah, I forgot the burning doesn't work like that in this game.
You could always try your luck in the abandoned cities. A lot of people disappeared chasing vices of the old world.
Well, these guys should be easy to take out, though, with how they're positioned right now.
Nailed him.
Okay, so next, I'm going to get rid of Sophie's burn. We're going to move her away from the fire, and we'll get rid of her burn by hunkering down. Let's get Veronica to save a civilian. We'll move closer to the enemy after this.
Supongo que está bien.
I'm trusting you here. Moving to Overwatch.
Now, if I remember, this one was a faceless, and I think that stays the same.
Advent was still in the early stages of establishing itself as the new global front. When we ran
Unfortunately, we don't have
into some of
sniper
the
support
first
this
groups
turn.
that day outside the bar.
Where were they? They were
I was
there?
pretty confident we'd come out on top, but even I
Can I
was
reach?
impressed by how well we handled these guys.
No, I can't.
If you say so.
I'm gonna have to do a bit of healing. Ah, Lancers. I really don't like Lancers. To be on the safe side, I'm not going to hit the civilian, just in case it's not a faceless. Alright, let's do a heal on that central. Let's do one on whoever this was. Let's do one on Veronica. She's weaker than Central is. Sniper support this turn would have been excellent. Unfortunately, we don't have that. Let's kill that stun lancer. Oh, yes, hair trigger. That's a tough decision. Oh, we got 3 reloads. Nice. Can we take out a shield bearer then? We can't.
Shot wide.
Can we hit both these with a grenade? No. This is a tough turn to decide on. Veronica, oh, she doesn't have a salvo yet. I could attack with Central with the slash attack. But then that could unleash this as a faceless and it will come attack me. This is tough. I should kill the shield bearer either way, so let's do that real quick.
Esto es.
Right, now let's try and shoot this Lancer. No. Hopefully it goes for Bradford. No, he's going for a civilian kill. What a waste.
We didn't have the slightest clue what these Advent goons were barking about back then. Not that it mattered. The more of them we took out, the more I started to see that with the right people, there was still a chance we could make a difference out here.
Not many civilians left. Could do with grabbing a few more.
Te haré caso.
Kind of wish Central had another attack.
Si tú lo dices.
I've got an idea.
Aquí, toma.
So we do that, and then Daryl here should be able to shoot this Lancer while it's in the open. And then, if this is a faceless, it should reveal itself.
En guardia.
Unfortunately, Bradford's gonna have to reload before we can do anything.
I'm on it.
Yep, it was a faceless. I should have hit it. But if I hit it, it would have revealed, and it would have been a harder fight, actually, in that situation. So with any luck, our guys overwatching will be able to take him out.
By now, we had definitely gotten someone's attention. The aliens were down a couple of dozen kills, and we were taking our
Hey,
time clearing
Mr.
out
Faceless,
every
why aren't
last
you
one of them.
attacking?
For people that came
Got a
out
better
here
crit
as
chance
scavengers,
with the shotgun.
I've been almost forgotten about looking for gear.
Is there any nearby civilians I can quickly grab? They're all out of range. I do believe they still count towards my end score, even though I'm not collecting them personally. Just by killing all the enemies, I think it fixes the problem. Or maybe not. I think there's still an enemy somewhere. That I'm forgetting about.
Affirmative.
Let's get Zeng up here. I hope this doesn't reveal the enemies if there's more in this corner. Okay, cool.
Guardia.
Because all my guys are in the open right now, and I don't want them to get, like, attacked.
Confirmed. Affirmative. Covering now.
I want everyone to get into cover.
Te haré caso. Si tú lo dices.
If they move, cover up.
Afirmativo. Todo cubriendo.
Okay, it's a faceless. He's not going to do a whole lot. We've got 4 people on Overwatch looking that way. I kind of wish we could have saved a few more civilians, though. But it is what it is. Let's just finish this mission off. What was that, Bradford? That was amazing. Let's be on the safe side and just do a regular shot. 8 damage. And I think that might be the last enemy. No. We've still got another one. I think there's a rogue, like, set of enemies somewhere. Oh, there we go. They're on the roof. Well, hopefully they jump down so we can attack them very easily.
They're on the move.
That one's flanked. Nice. One down. Have we got any explosives left to take him down? Because he's blocking the drain pipe to climb up, so... We do have a grenade with our sniper. That's not ideal. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do what I want to. Let's go and sword this one. So sniper's got a grenade. Unfortunately, she can't hit that guy up there with a grenade. She can snipe it, though. Hey, that works. And that was it.
We left the bar sober but fully intact. I couldn't really.
So let's see, it was 10,000 for objective complete. Oh, other objective complete. I guess the other objective complete was for killing all the enemies. I don't know if the civilians count towards the points or not. Well, I don't know if they get added on afterwards. I'm really unsure about that. Okay, let's have a look what we can grab. Let's get the PCS stuff, because I think that's better for us.
No sign of anything I recognized from XCOM.
We've got some new armor, some new weaponry, and some new soldiers. We've got ourselves a Cynox soldier, which is great. So guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. I don't want to do all 7 missions in one episode because that will just be a really long video, so we'll do the first 3 here, and then the other set will be in the next video. So everybody, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and keep an eye out for some more videos in the future. See you next time.